So I wanted to do a video to welcome you to my little world, right? It's easy to read words and see photographs, but I also think it's really important that you can see me and feel my energy. So you have probably landed here for any number of reasons, but I just thought I would just do a quick who am I? Why am I here? How do I help people? What can you find below? Um, so that you can just get a little bit more of a sense of who I am. So, my name is Louise Lewis. I've been working as a coach since the end of 2018. Prior to that, I was a tax lawyer, very much in my masculine energy, very much in that pushing, hustle, forcing, trying to prove energy. And ultimately, in 2018, there was this combination of the start of my awakening and burnout that led me down a different path of healing and understanding. And over the course of that time since then, what I have come to understand for myself is that we are our most healthy, our most vibrant, and our most alive when we can feel connected to our bodies. So much in society and life disconnects us from our bodies, intentionally, not intentionally. So when we can actually feel and be in our bodies and have that nervous system regulation and capacity that allows us to hold whatever it is that life throws at us without kind of getting discombobulated, we get to experience more peace, more happiness, more joy, more vibrancy, and more overall health. And so, a big part of my work is how do I help people to come back into their bodies, to have a regulated nervous system, to have that capacity for whatever. Often it's like the big mission that wants to come through, but also that nervous system capacity so that they feel able and capable to bring all of themselves into their life and work. And if you're here, that part of you is probably something that is more along the kind of the spiritual lines. Often we're very comfortable sharing like our intellectual gifts, sharing the things that we've learned, but the stuff that is more intuitive feels uncomfortable in a way because of many reasons. Um, you know, past life stuff, this life stuff, all the stuff. So from that place of, okay, now I'm in my body, I'm grounded in my body, I'm regulated, I'm able to stay stable through whatever it is that life asks of me. What I've noticed is also people then feel this deeper connection to whatever their version of spirituality is, and then to their own innate gifts. So that might be psychic gifts, it might be just that kind of deeper intuition, that deeper knowing, so that they can really then feel comfortable and safe to trust that. Like we live in a world that is so conditioned to have us just in our mind and in our intellect. And when we can recognize and remember that we are not just a floating neck and head, we have these bodies as well. And our body intelligence is so much more powerful than just the mind, like the mind also has its place. Then we can come into this state of being all of who we are, feeling safe to be all of who we are, and actually doing what we came here to do, which often isn't the, the traditional corporate model that maybe was shown to us as the only option when we were growing up. The other thing that I'm super passionate about is helping people live from the natural place. And so this is about feeling connected to nature, to slowing down, working with the seasons, working with your natural rhythm, working with your cycle, especially if you're a bleeding female. A bleeding female, you know what I mean, a female with a menstrual cycle. Because when we do this, again, we just come into more of a state of balance and health and vibrancy. So lots of my work looks at returning to that natural place, working with ancient wisdom and rituals that has been forgotten, again, intentionally or not intentionally. A large part of my work is also working with the dream. So helping people understand the power of the dream, how we can work with the subconscious and the superconscious through the dream for deeper understanding, deeper healing, guidance, and all of the wonders that natural place of how we are actually designed to live and work and B, brings. So if you're listening to this and you are resonating, if you kind of scroll down on this page, you will see various free classes and workshops that you can do to get more of a sense of different aspects of my work. My paid offerings are below as well. What I would say is if you've got questions, if you feel like something is drawing you in, but you're not really sure about it, don't be shy. Come and say hi. You can contact me by email. You can get in touch with me on any of the social media platforms that I'm on. I'm very approachable and very friendly. And also, I am not interested in trying to force you into a space or a program or a group that just doesn't work for you. So you can come and be safely assured that you will have like a very non-salesy, practical conversation about what it is that you might need and how I might be able to help you. But essentially, if you are interested in expanding your nervous system capacity, being able to hold whatever life throws at you and never get into this place of like life is perfect and easy all of the time, but also where you have got this capacity to experience joy and vibrancy and you're able to rest and you aren't living from this paradigm of pushing and proving and trying to force everything because you're kind of comfortable in who you are. And you're just able to move with that natural rhythm and your natural rhythm, then you're in the right space. Come and say hi. So have a nosy around, come and find me if you've got any questions, and dive into whatever feels good. Ciao for now.